Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak 2, last episode. With a second sweep of Aramis Academy underway, we completed the back of the school before using our last connective endpoint to spend time with Kincaid in the sorrow of a capable man. Having now entered the bottom of the school, we continue chatting.
Set up some food stalls in the courtyard, as well
These
as a
three having tea?
basketball game.
Not bad. Looks like the people here have done some research on Eastern cuisine.
Challengers out there,
The results are pretty good. You should give this stuff a try, Van.
Why not give it a try?
Indeed, I think you'll find it to your liking. I drink Eastern tea from time to time, but this particular blend is exceptional. I should very much like to know how it was brewed. The atmosphere is quite enchanting. I'd stay here the rest of the day if I could. Hey Shizuna, is it true that some of the students reached out to you for feedback on their booths? Yep, though all I did was give them a few pointers after looking at their prototypes. When she heard some of us were being called in as advisors, she decided she wanted in too. Bet the students were giddy as could be to hear a divine blade singing praises about their tea. You know, it just hit me how weird it is seeing you guys hang out together. How'd this even happen anyway? Well, when I dropped by, Shizuna waved and motioned me to come on over. So I sat down and we just started chatting about Eastern foods and tourist spots over tea. Ah, I see. Speaking of tourist spots, there's no better place to visit than Long Line Springtime. The sight of the trees in full bloom can't be beat. Though the view of the nearby river with all the little petals resting on top is a close second. I love fishing there during that time. Are you a wizard? You're doing a good job selling me. I've been to Long Line more than a few times for film premieres, but I don't think I've ever been there during the spring. Its beauty is astounding. I only wish we were able to bring some of that vitality back to the wastelands. Me and the gang went to Long Line last year, but we didn't get to fully enjoy it. Things were a little hectic. Wouldn't mind going back for some actual R&R sometime. Ooh, take me with you. I can give you a full tour of the place, and we can cap it off with another jewel in the Ishgil Mountains. And why the hell do you think I'd want to do that? You'd make a real shit tour guide, you know that?
Alrighty.
Van tells how he is. We first met in the fall of last year, right? And we've crossed paths many times since. I think fate is sending a message. Oh, speaking of Long Line, I'm pretty familiar with the Ishgil Mountains, so next time you're there, I'll be happy to give you the grand tour. The view from the summit is breathtaking, and there's some wild veggies off the beaten path that you've got to try. Pass, not much of a mountain climber, sorry. Besides, what makes you think I'd go along with you on this hypothetical trip of yours? At knife point, probably. Sword point, more to the point.
Is an annual tradition that preserves the
Touchy
principles
point.
that Aramis,
This school
founder
festival
of
is
our
certainly
academy,
entertaining. I'm
firmly
sure the
believed in.
students put no small amount of effort into it. By the way, I heard that Katra, Esmeralda, and even Cronkite are here today. Perhaps I'll meet up with them once I finish my tea.
So please, enjoy.
Speaking of Long Lie, I heard Judith went there in secret and then ran into you and your group. She didn't tell me all the details, but it sounded like quite a bit happened. Though if she was there with all of you, I'm sure she had a good time. Right, the first floor of the school is done. We continue sweeping endlessly. It's not quite endlessly. We haven't come across the president yet. There's nothing going on over there. Something going on in this cafe. It's not the president, but two guys that want to make a move on two ladies. The girls at that table are total babes. Wish I could work up the courage to talk to them. Hey, watch this in a second. That Central Eastern girl kind of reminds me of another girl I saw in a movie recently. You know, I think I actually saw Judith and Nina around it too. Aramis's festival must really be something to attract all these stars.
Thank you for coming to the
Hey, watch this, watch this, watch this.
Festival.
Hi. Oh, that tea smells wonderful. And if I'm not mistaken, those leaves come from a famous store in La Ville, correct? That aroma is very distinct. It must have been brewed in a traditional manner. Oh my, you must be quite the tea expert, Elaine. Why did you help out some with this booth? I also heard you gave the people running it some Quincy Bell snacks. Well, is that all true? Indeed it is. The Quincy Parlor manager was kind enough to provide them when I inquired about it. I was wondering how they got a hold of those. I suppose it makes sense. Yes, despite all that happened with the company, you're still a daughter of the Eau Claire family. It's hard for me to think of you as anything other than the indomitable Beauty's Blade, so I forget that you're a member of the elite sometimes. Oh goodness, that came out all wrong. Please don't take that the wrong way. It's fine, don't worry. Even I don't really think of myself as a member of the old nobility. I'm far more interested in these lovely Nibelian treats that Leela graciously prepared for us. Nibela's the kingdom in the southwestern part of the continent, right? It's always seemed so far away, but now that Leela has brought a little piece from her home, feels so much closer. I almost want to go down there on vacation sometime.
Volunteers
Oh, that
from
sounds
the
like a
sports
great
club
idea.
have set
I'm
up
sure there's
some
so
food
many
stalls
great
in the
things
courtyard,
to see there.
as well as a one-on-one
Diplomatic relations with the
basketball
Empire and Crossbell have been smoothed over, so we could go there any time. That sounds like it'd be
Any
a great
daring
experience for you
challengers
two.
out there, we've got prizes
Yeah, nice
that
to
are
see you
up
laying
for
that hair
grabs.
down for a
Why
change.
not give it a try?
Sheena is awfully excited about the upcoming performance. In fact, I say she's a little antsy. She's at the auditorium as we speak. Not that I blame her for being excited, of course. I'm looking forward to taking the stage as well. Speaking of which, I should make my way over there soon. There are a few last-minute checks I'd like to perform. I think this is the first time we've had a chance to chat like this since the party last year. I don't have many friends since I'm always cooped up in the lab. That's why getting to hang out with you all makes me so happy. I'd like to spend time with Rosette and Najee too. I think I'll go look for them later. It's nice to spend time with people when they're not trying to kill you. It happens far too often, doesn't it? Well,
A card battle tournament is being held in a classroom in the left wing on the first floor.
are they doing all their announcements from here?
Do you have what it takes to outstar
It's amazing to
resident
think about
game
how
master?
far the three of us
Then
have
I
come.
invite you to come by
How can you
and
talk-
try your luck.
Two things at once. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. We used to play together a lot back when we were little, before I moved, I mean. My dad was always doing something ridiculous. You and I had our hands full trying to keep her in check. Funny, that's not how I remembered it. As I recall, you were the only one of us who was fretting up a storm. Sometimes you even cried your little eyes out. I did not. Okay, fine, there were times when I did a little. Anyway, that's all ancient history now. I'll have you know I've grown quite a bit since then. True, you both have. Odette is much more attentive than she used to be, and you've grown into someone who can always be depended on in a pinch, Albert. You say that like you haven't done the most maturing out of all of us. Ever since we met up again at Aramis, you've... How do I put this? I guess it's like you've always been taking steps forward, little by little. After you picked up that part-time job last year, you catapulted forward at blinding speeds,
as well as a
and became a
one-on-one
beacon for us
basketball
all.
game.
Really? Surely you're exaggerating. No way, I mean, look
To
at
any
Albert. He's been
daring
anxious
challengers
around you
out
all
there,
year.
we've got
He knows he's going to have
prizes
to
that are
hold
up for
butt if he
grabs.
wants to get
Why
elected.
not give it a try?
You don't have to remind me, and I'm not anxious around her. I'll be rooting for you, Albert. Thanks. Yeesh, you sure is wasted on the young, that's for sure. Keep saying things like that, and even I am going to start calling you an old man. Please don't. During last year's festival, we were all just fledgling first years, so we got to wander around without a care in the world. I would be blissfully ignorant. Past me had no idea what she'd be in for a year later. Preparing for the festival was certainly a challenge, but I'd say it was worth it. I wouldn't trade the days we spent on it for the world. I agree with you there. There was a lot I learned throughout the process, thanks to Ren. I learned there is absolutely no way I can measure up to her. Talk about a tough act to follow. Yes.
Volunteers from the sports
It
club
is
have
impossible.
set up some food stalls in the courtyard.
I truly think it is.
Basketball game.
What's going on here? You got called away to Nate?
To any
Ah, there you are, Nate.
challengers
If I'm
out
not
there,
mistaken, you
we've got
received a call from
prizes that are
HQ,
up for
correct?
grabs.
For your sake, I hope you
Why
didn't
not give
ignore
a
it.
try?
Wait, hold the phone, Inspector. I'm really sorry. It's just that my girlfriend and I literally just got back together. I understand that some important people are here at the festival, and I know the school asked for more security detail, but... you're going to abandon me. No, never mind. It's okay, Nate. Judy calls. I understand how demanding your job is. Just a moment. I'll take care of the security detail. You can stay. You mean it? Are you feeling under the weather, Inspector? It's not like you to be so generous. Don't worry. I won't be making a habit of it, I assure you. Consider this my thanks for all the hard work you've been putting in lately. I'll contact HQ and let them know I'm taking over. Enjoy your date, Detective. Thank you, Inspector. You don't know how much this means to me. I promise I'll pay you back tenfold for this. I want to thank you too. I really appreciate it.
In the left wing on the first floor.
The inspector said he had plans with his family. I really hate to put him out like this.
Do you
But
have
days
what
like
it
this
takes to
don't come
outstar
often, and I'd be
resident
dumb
game
as
master?
bricks to pass up
Then
his
I invite
generosity.
you to come by and try your luck.
I really want to try and be more understanding of Nate's work situation in the future. That said, I know I would have really been disappointed if I had to go right now. Good on this boss for letting him stay. That's just good management, to be honest. I knew Nate's relationship with his girlfriend was strained. I hadn't planned on butting in, but I think the situation called for it this time. We're normally expected to respond whenever we're called upon, but just this once I'll cover for him. You're here with your family. So the president's up here. Honestly, I'm a little surprised he made the time to come here given how busy he is right now. He's supposed to be fully booked this evening, right? Maybe he's just wanting to take a break before his schedule gets crazy. Oh no, the guy who's always running his mouth suddenly went quiet. That means something's wrong, doesn't it? Nope, nothing's wrong. I'm just thinking is all. As much as I hate to admit it, that man is a master politician.
Volunteers from the sports
For good
clubs have
and
set
for
up
ill.
some food stalls in the
Not every
courtyard,
politician
as
takes
well
the
as
time
a
to be out among the
one-on-one
people like this.
basketball game.
It's not hard to see how he's won over the hearts of everyone. It's an easy trick, isn't it?
To any
Got
daring
into office by
challengers
coding
out
his
there,
campaign
we've
with
got
honeyed
prizes
words
that
and
are
false
up for grabs.
promises.
Why
All he
not
wanted
give
was
it a
power.
try?
Doesn't care for the good of the people or the Republic, like Rocksmith and my father did. Cody. But I did learn something from all of this. Gramhart's prepared to carry the weight of this nation on his shoulders, and he's more than capable of doing so. I don't know where he found the impetus to take on such an arduous task, but I do know that whatever reasons he had for becoming the president, they damn sure weren't shallow. There's something about him that still terrifies me, but I'm willing to admit he might be the leader our country needs right now. I never thought I'd hear those words come out of your mouth. His true goals remain shrouded in mystery, but I feel like I can say with confidence that he isn't like Rocksmith or the Blood and Iron Chancellor. I don't know what direction he's steering this country, but no matter what course we take, we'll have to see it through, right at his side. Yeah, that's exactly what I intend to do. For the record, that wasn't a confession of admiration. The only president I'll ever admire is Rocksmith, and don't you ever forget that.
Thank you for coming
Oh,
to
don't
the
worry.
first day of the
Made that
Aramis
virtually
Academy
impossible.
Festival.
So they still remember what happened during the coup d'etat.
This
Those two
festival is an
sure put us
annual
through the ring
tradition
about them.
that preserves the
Oh well,
principles
we got
that
through it in one
Aramis,
piece at the end of the day.
founder of
All to
our
the ends well.
academy, firmly believed in.
Oh, it's you. If you'd like to go in there, you're more than welcome to.
Our
The president
entire
seems eager to
student
speak
body
with you.
has put their all into creating
Okay.
this year's activities.
The president will be
please
here in the
enjoy.
student council office for the duration of his stay at the festival. His time here is limited though, so if you have any business with him, now's the time. He's a very busy man, as you're no doubt aware. I tried to kill him not long ago, but still. Oh, I hear some voices coming from inside there, but who's he meeting with? There's 4 people. I think it's Ren and Miss Matilda and Miss Toa by the sounds of it. Hey, you want to poke your head in there? Be happy to join you. Huh? Pan. Perhaps I should step away for a bit. It might sound odd coming from me given my own personal circumstances, but he is family. I think you two should take some time to talk. Ah, you might be right. I'll let you take it from here. So, want to go in? Yes. You've changed quite a bit, but you know what they say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I'm beginning to believe I'll always be the naive student I used to be in your eyes, Miss Matilda. Oh, hi, Agnes. Hello, Mr. Arkride. Ah, you're finally here. Let me put on some more tea for you. Oh no, that's okay. You don't have to do that. Well, I shouldn't be leaving the nurse's office empty for too long, so I'd better be going. Please take your time and enjoy yourselves. I wish you all the best, Mr. President. Thank you. Please take care of yourself. I didn't realize you knew Miss Matilda. She's been on faculty since my days at this academy. She helped me a great deal during that time of my life. I assume the same could be said for you and Mr. Kincaid, yes? Indeed, she has been something of an advisor to the student council for a very long time. Oh, and she was also a bit of a caretaker for a certain problem child whose antics caused the poor woman no end of undue stress. Is that so? I can easily picture that. Yeah, I'll admit, I was a bit of a troublemaker. Hey, wait, you're one to talk. You caused her a lot of headaches yourself, and I bet Rene did too. I bet Ren did too, yeah. There's Rene and Ren. Anyway, what brings you here today, Mr. President? The last time we spoke, Oh. Don't worry, Agnes. I've known all about you and your dad since before I came to the Republic. I also remember what happened back then. Oh, you did? I'm guessing the same goes for you, Mr. Prez. Oh, the time when I was shot in the heart. Or something. Correct. I remember everything that happened quite clearly. By the way, I also heard all about your exploits with the Garden Master from Kincaid. Part of the reason I came in today was to thank you in person. Even if that coup d'etat ultimately didn't come to fruition, the fact remains that you saved the capital. and dispelled the shadows of our past that would have no doubt consumed our present. Oh. Wish I could take all the credit, but I can't. Had a bit of help with that. I trust the items that were passed down to my daughter from my mother-in-law proved useful in that situation. If so, then as your father, and as family, I'd like to express just how grateful I am. Dad? Well, if you really are so grateful, then how about you show up by giving me some... Of course, considering it never happened and cannot be disclosed to the public, I'm afraid I am unable to provide you with any remuneration. Ah, damn mere pinching cheapskate. Why must you always be so difficult, Dad? Yes, we prepared a small reward. This is where having a secret reserve fund comes in handy. It isn't much, so I suggest you keep him on a short leash, otherwise you will spend it all in one place. What, Andalusia? Understood. Will do. No, won't do. Huh. Do you not trust my daughter, Mr. Arkride? Is her work performance not satisfactory? Oh, and if memory serves, when you visited our home at the end of last year, you only stayed for a slice of cake and left in quite a huff. We should arrange a time where we can sit and talk frankly, man to man. Perhaps we could book a sauna session. What the hell? What designs do you have on my daughter? Yo, you're into saunas? Wait, no, I don't want to. Hey, what the hell are you doing with your cipher, Renee? Why, I'm simply putting in a reservation at a private sauna that opened recently. I don't remember saying I agreed to this. Try not to let them get to you, Van. Well, at least we were able to shift the conversation away from the subject of the Genesis. Agreed. Well, in any case, I feel a little more at ease now. I guess he really is a father at heart. Although I can't help but be a little worried about where things will go from here. Me too. That plan of his, whatever it entails, has been progressing for the past 2 years now. We still know very little about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he makes an announcement about it before long. Afterwards, Van left the student council office, parted ways with Agnes, and met back up with Elaine, forced to go to the sauna for an interrogation. Oh, an additional connection point has been added? Nice. Nice! I came over because I heard my name called on the PA system, but I didn't realize it was because the president wanted to speak with me. Alright, you were working the quiz competition just now, weren't you? You must have a lot on your plate.
A card battle tournament is
It's alright, I wanted to say hello at some point anyway. We had a really interesting conversation about NGOs and force. In an unofficial capacity, of course.
Do you have what
Sounds
it takes
more like
to
a consultation than
oust our resident
anything.
game master?
They
Then
sound
I
awfully
invite you
chummy.
to come by and try your luck.
I forgot to mention it earlier, but that tea was really good. Why, thank you. I guess it was worth breaking out the special blend. Of course, I'd be remiss not to provide the best tea we have while the president is visiting. This is all part and parcel of being the student council president. But that's not the only reason you're here, right? Naturally, I have a few personal matters to discuss as an advisor to the ZCF and a negotiator for the Epstein Foundation. Epstein. Yeesh, you've got a finger in every pie on the market, don't you? Epstein. Now you have two choices, a dry sauna or steam sauna. Which would you like me to book? Of course, if Mr. President has a preference, that will be given priority. Wait, you were serious about the reservation? No, I jest. Though you will still be given your due compensation. Many factors were playing against us, but the fact remains that we failed to nip the coup in the bud.
Battle tournament is being
You may
held
think of it
in
as
a classroom
remuneration
in the
for
left
helping
wing on
pinpoint
the
cracks
first
in our
floor.
defenses. Why do I feel like you guys are turning me into your personal test monkey?
Do you have what it takes
Oh, well,
to oust
I ain't
our
gonna look a
resident
gift
game
horse in the mouse.
master? Then I invite you
In
to
the
come
mouse?
by
Yeah.
and try your luck.
In the mouse. It's an honor to finally meet you, Mr. President. Please, there's no need for such formality. I'm simply here to enjoy the festival as an alumnus. Much like yourself. It seems you've got something on your mind. May I ask what it is? Regarding the actions of my father, Edmund Auclair, allow me to apologize on his behalf. Elaine, as far as I'm concerned, your father's actions were his own doing, not yours, and he has been punished accordingly. Or so we put the past behind us. But correct me if I'm wrong, but was it not you who made his actions known in the first place? Through your selflessness, you were able to show the public that justice is still alive and well in this world. Going forward, I'd like you to continue upholding that justice alongside the guild you place so much faith in. Yes, sir. I'll do just that. I may have to leave partway through this evening's performance, but I do at least plan to attend. I wonder if it'll be even more interesting than the one they put on 8 years ago. You saw that? Well, only a recording. I must say it had quite the impact. The story of the Calvardian Revolution. Have any plans to write a sequel? Not really. It was more of a one-off kind of thing, you know? This guy's something else. He knows everything. He's been everywhere. Well, that's the sweep complete, and we've now got another connection point.
Planner launch!
So that means we'll be missing 4 of them total.
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
Oh, and you've gone back to here. To think that young man I knew would grow up to become the Republic's president. I suppose it does make sense, however. He always managed to stand out amongst his peers, even back then. So that is all the talking done. Let's use up our activity points. It's time to be. Let's pull Toe out of the room, unless you're doing it. Hey, you folks look pretty bright. You like quizzes? Yep, we like quizzes.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have said...
I'm gonna fail the quizzes though. Should I ask to be my partner for the quiz? Who's like 10 away? I guess I'd have to look at where I want to stick the points. Katra is... If I do 2 quizzes of Katra in one movie, that maxes out Katra. Nadia and Swid. Let's see, let's hang out with Nadia and Swid. Come on, we're going for the 10 for the win. Come on, Swin. Swin to win. Now, without further ado, let the Quiz King of Aramis tournament begin. Now, can I get, in 4 tries, the 10 out of 10? I'm Toa Herschel, and I'll be your mistress of ceremonies. She just wants everyone to sit down so she can be tall for once. Trivia isn't really my scene. Usually Nadia is the one who handles all the intel gathering. Ain't nothing wrong with shaking things up a bit, just take it in stride. The quiz will consist of 10 questions, but if we miss 3, we're out.
All right, let's start the quiz. Question.
Okay, we're on a timer, of course. Palm. Oh no. Which landscape is not in the Calvard Republic? Wait, we know this is the Osgiliath Basin.
Nice.
We know most of
Got
the
it
answers
right.
already. It's just if I remember it, because it was last week now that we went through it. What is the name of the heroine in Wolves Requiem? Was that Zoe's movie? Or shoot. That's wrong. It's Michelle.
I messed up.
I forgot which movie it was. I messed up. No 10 out of 10 for me again. Which city sits on the border of Crossbell on the western half of Calvard? Altair. Yes.
Nice. Got
That's
it right.
actually a new question.
Question.
What is the last name of the illustrious Z1 champion Maxim? Yeah, we know you.
Cool. Got it right.
Going for 9
Question.
again. Damn it, how'd I fail again? I think he was 23rd.
Nice.
Because most
Got it
of the
right.
numbered questions here are 3 answers. Well, name the hotel in Lomport's Newtown. That's Kowloon.
Cool. Got it right.
Question.
It's funny when a new question randomly enters the pool. Oh shoot, it's the Patriot League, isn't it? The horrible majority party name.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Gonna ask me about cake again. The Calvard Republic is the 3-leaf clover.
Cool. Got it right.
555.
Question.
What is the name of Basil's famous confection? Ascalette, actually. No, is that gonna... No. I pressed X, and before it even showed up, I was like, you are completely wrong. No.
Shoot. Fumbled that one.
Question.
Fumbled every Sweets question with Van so far. God damn, what lives did 3 use in the novel 3 and 9? Oh god, I don't actually know that. Must be... Oh, it's grey, was it?
I messed up.
Ooh, you missed 3.
Oh, why? I
Sorry.
failed completely.
You'll get it next time.
Van failed the question about sweets. Swin failed the question about the book that is meant to hunt him down. This is canon. Oh, it was 20 points. I thought it was 30 points. thought it was 10 points, sorry, even. Right, let's get Nadia going then. Freeze him into book 2, yeah, I know. I was like, it can't be Gray, because Gray's a bracer. I can't remember the book. When did we originally read 3 and 9? What did you say then? Hey, Tiny Teach, make sure we get all the easy questions, okay? Not a chance. The betrayal! You're the rest for once, as if you of all people would even need a handicap for this. The quiz will consist of 10 questions, yep. CS4, yeah, it's like 5 years ago that I read that book properly.
Let's start the quiz. Question.
5 years! Alright, so I was going to leave Basin again. Alright, we're going for the 10. We're going for the 10.
Question.
Can't make a mistake. Oh, shoot. Which one won the Farbed Film Festival's first award for outstanding achievements? Shoot, that was Golden Blood. Yeah. Wolves Requiem won the overall.
Score 1 for me.
I've got to jog my memory on everything. Taito? Yeah. It's in the Immovable, a key figure in the Republic's guild branches uses what school of martial arts? It's Taito.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Jin. Oh god, it's Lugan again.
Score 1 for me. Question.
Who is Elsim's current head of state? Shoot, I got this wrong, didn't I? Salmon. Yes.
Nice.
I think I got that wrong before. I'm not sure. It's definitely not Albert, I can tell you that much. What is Press Episode's first name? Cloud. Cloud.
Score 1 for me. Question.
I'm worried about what your final question is. Which magazine is not published in the Calvard Republic? It's Hot Shot, yes? I got that wrong because I know it showed up during here.
Question.
And thought maybe they've got publishing here too. Weirdly. Instead of importing it. I nearly got it wrong.
Score 1 for me.
Even though we just had that question, I was just looking at it going, no, the demon's inside. Okay, this one round is Sambuzan, isn't it? The name of the legendary dessert that does not stick to a plate, chopsticks, or the inside of one's mouth. We have finally had that for SVG to know this question. Oh god. What alias did 9 use? Ilya! No!
Weird. You did it. Great job.
Nice.
We
did good.
They both don't know their own
that
people.
in the bag.
How do people remember this stuff? I could never have that kind of memory for individual names. In a book that I read maybe one chapter of every week. No, 5 years ago, there's no way that's staying in my brain. Keeps happening. We keep failing what seems to be like the specialist questions at the end. Well then, come on, Katra. I have no doubts about my general knowledge. Still, that doesn't necessarily mean it will factor into this quiz. We'll just play it by ear. Come on, Katra. You're my only hope. Give me a technology question. I don't know.
Let's start the quiz. Question.
Okay, here we go again. It's going to be 23rd.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
It's going to be Golden Blood, I feel. I don't know. Outstanding? Oh no, Leon Dior. It's Wolves Requiem.
Got that one right.
Ilya is a person in trails. That's why I said it. I just like... I was going to leave Basin.
Nice. Got it
I
right.
think So is annoyed that I'm answering before she finishes. I've started, so I'll finish. Kowloon, probably. Okay, it's giving us lots of easy ones at the moment.
Question.
Oh, shoot. It's Kreutzen.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
3-leaf clover, then. Calvard Republic's national album. Why is it so Calvardian-centric? If it asks,
Question.
you can have such a bigger pool of questions. Oh, shoot. God.
Nice. Got it right.
Calvardian Revolution took place in 1100. Oh no. Zoe is Golden Blood. Michelle is Wolf's
that one
Requiem.
right.
Question.
Okay, here we go. Please give me about the Sambuzan again. Oh no. What job involves taking requests of a dubious nature? Enforcer? I'm pretty sure you mean Spriggan, but I think all of an enforcer's requests are also dubious. Probably Yakis too, for the most part.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Right, here we go. Pockle. What is the name of the holocore that Professor Yang Kronko worked on? Yeah! He asked me a techno question and I got it. I remember it.
Got that one right.
We did
You
it.
did
10 out of 10.
Great job.
Easy as pie.
That was more challenging than I anticipated.
No, thank you, Katra. You saved us. Mason, you aced every question. I hereby W the Quiz Kings of Aramis. You've more than earned it. Only took us a billion tries. Please accept this in commemoration of your new reign. Hey. Wow, this is some quality stuff. We won't let it go to waste. That's the last of the prizes we have to give. But there are plenty of questions you might not have seen yet. Drop by for another round if the mood strikes. Rejuvenated by their victory. We're the best. We the best. Right, who do I hang with for one final quiz round, I guess? I guess it would make more sense to go with Rosette, but we already went with Rosette once, but Rosette again. Maybe I can do another back-to-back sweep. I'm pretty sure we already did the quiz with Rosette, though. I suppose yeah. I remember this dialogue.
First day.
But it's all about the points now.
All
Now
right,
we've got movies
Let's
to go
start
visit.
the quiz. Question.
Question? Alright, it's Osgiliath Basin before it even comes up.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
It'll be Lugan.
My response was on the mark.
Question.
It's like we know the questions before they happen. It's weird that. Oh, it's not there. Edith Seisen's district is the Maserati Hotel.
Nice.
It wasn't
Got
a
it right.
Kowloon this time.
Question.
Okay, this time it's the Kowloon one. Longport.
My response was on the mark.
Why is it never Algemira? 23rd. President
Nice.
Roy
Got it
Gramhart.
Question.
Memorization. Which film won the Farbad Film Festival's award for outstanding achievement? Golden Blood.
My response was on the mark.
With a sex and violence.
Question.
Okay, then it's going to be Wolf's Requiem, right?
Nice. Got it right.
We're going to be given
Question.
fairly easy ones, aren't we? Question. Altair.
My response was
That was
on
the
the mark.
only new question
Question.
we got the entire time. Ingot. I got it right this
Nice.
time.
Got it right.
I think I went Etwas last time, didn't I? It's his car that I never learned the name of. And it is the Valus Investment Bank. Yeah, we got 10
My
out of 10.
response was on the mark.
You did it.
Easy as pie.
We managed to succeed.
I learnt. I memorizationed. Oh, you can't get rep twice. You can only get it once, so I didn't actually get anything with Rosette.
Quiz tournament.
Hey, you folks look pretty bright. Yeah, you asked me again. Damn it.